Previously on Survival Roleplay. Oh, hang on. What's this, the Dung Inspector? Oh, it's not a new Flitch Riddleford, is it? Who is he? Wait. That's not who I think it is. Hi. It is, isn't it?
You tell me.
You're Penny's ex-boyfriend.
I'm afraid you've got the wrong man. But I am a friend of Penny. Do you know where I can find her?
Oh, yeah. She's in the workshop at the top of the farm. I can show you to her if you like.
That'd be wonderful, thank you. What a lovely farm you have here.
Thank you, yeah, it's hard work keeping it going, but we're getting there. Penny's just up here. Hi, Penny. You got a visitor.
Thanks, Win.
I'll leave you two to it.
How did you track me down?
It's a small town.
Who did you ask?
A man at the local dealership. I hear you lost your job there.
No, I left at my own discretion. They were begging me not to go in the end.
That's not what I've heard. In fact, everyone around here sees you as a big problem. You're a threat to other businesses.
Bernard, what do you want?
Not much. Just what you owe me.
I don't owe you anything.
Oh, yes you do. You owe me everything I asked for in that letter I sent you.
No.
I'll put it this way. Give me what I asked for before the end of the month, or I'll do everything in my power to make your business fail.
No. You wouldn't dare.
Is everything okay here?
Oh, yes! Everything's perfect! Isn't it, Penny?
Everything's fine.
Anyway, Penny, lovely to see you again. Meet me at the pub later and I'll buy you a drink.
Penny, what's going on here?
Nothing. I'm fine.
Are you sure?
I said I'm fine, Win.
Okay. I was just on the way back down and I heard a load of shouting, so I went to go and check it out, and I'm sure they were shouting at each other. Strange. Very strange. Who is that man? Didn't come across as a friend of Penny's. I think he's gone. Well, anyway, yeah, I'll have to keep an eye out, but I'm going to do some more drilling. We still have lots of drilling to do. I've done that field, and I've done the big field at the top there. So really, next we have the smaller fields. This one over here is actually done. That is growing. That was done in the winter. That was the only one that was done in the winter. As you can see, it's looking quite good. It's been well looked after. But we still have a good selection of cultivated fields which are ready to have crops put into them. This one, I think, first of all. Then we have the ones which were cornfields, and well, I suppose the ones down here as well. Unless we want to go for a different idea with these, like grass or something like that. I think really though, it would be good to fully crop the farm with cereal crops this year. We do already have grass fields as well, so it's probably not necessary. So I think we'll get into the tractor and we'll make a good start. We are still putting in barley, but I'm probably going to put in some oats as well. Oh, this tractor is so dirty. Yeah, the sheep are of course here to produce wool. So at the right time of the year we'll be producing wool from them, and that'll be a nice little bit of side income. I'm wondering if I should take off the pallet fork. It's going to be a bit easier to actually do this drilling without it. Well, I could take the entire front loader off, but yeah, just the pallet fork removed will make all the difference in the world. So there we go. Leave it there. We've got plenty of seed in the drill, so we'll continue with this barley, and then we'll be on to oats. I think we'll probably do barley in this first field, and then all of the other fields will be oats. It's a good plan. It's amazing actually, just taking the tines off has made all the difference to the counterbalancing. Really we should put a front weight on, but we don't have one, we're going to have to buy one. Anyway, yes, let us unfold, and we shall start drilling here. Okay, we've got a decent sized drill, which makes a big difference to the time which is going to be taken to actually do the whole farm. I would like to do the entire farm today. That is the plan. They are mostly small fields. The cornfields, the old cornfields, they're quite big. So they will be a little bit time consuming. But they're quite rectangular, so it's just really up and down. No going around corners and stuff. I think my air freshener needs to be replaced. I don't smell it anymore. It's been thrown around the tractor up there, banging about. Yes, we've been on some very rough fields and rough tracks. Actually, amazingly, the tracks are rougher than the fields. And that's saying something. But of course, as soon as this is done, that is just really the beginning of the work. I have to maintain all of these fields all at the same time. They're going to need to be fertilised again. They're going to have herbicide put onto them, make sure those weeds are under control. In the future, it would be good to make the farm even more productive by doing things like mulching the fields and rolling the fields. Definitely good to roll. Good to get that seed contact. So, yeah, I think, yeah, these are improvements that we can make as we become bigger, more successful, and of course, most importantly, when we have more money. But we're getting there slowly. I would love to rebuild the farmhouse though. I don't own it. I'd have to buy the plot off Peter Wood, and yeah, I don't know if he's willing to sell, but he probably is, I would have thought. Right, we have a field of barley, we've got a field of oats. These fields were quite rough, there's a lot of stubble in these fields, but the other ones, actually except for the one down there, the other ones are good seedbeds, really good seedbeds, fantastic soil quality as well. Yeah, I think we'll go to the cornfield, the old cornfield first, and then we'll come back to those ones just down there. Huh, what's Dennis doing? Let's go and have a chat. Need a break anyway. Dennis, having a rummage around?
Oh, hello, Win. I was looking for a few scraps in all this pile of rubbish.
Scraps?
Oh, you know, scrap metal and stuff. Things that I can go and make a few bob on.
Ah, yeah, well, I think it was all clear, Dennis, and it's mostly wooden bricks.
Oh, yeah, well, I have come to realise that. Wasted a few minutes here already. Well, what a lovely conversation we've had, Win. I'll be seeing you.
Well, that was as strange as ever. Well, I guess we have to believe him. Sometimes Dennis is just a mystery. He is the mystery man. Right, well, let's go and do this next field. Then we'll come back. I might have a bit of food, and then we'll do the two smaller fields. But that will conclude all of the drilling on this farm for this year. Well, I say this year. For this spring, we'll be drilling again in the autumn. I think this autumn we're going to put in way more winter crops, which I didn't really do this year. Or last year. Yeah, that's the way it works. Okay. Yeah, I think this drill is fantastic. I think I've probably overpaid though. I didn't need to hire it for 4 days. I have hired it for 4 days. It looks like we're actually going to get the whole farm done in just a day. But I wasn't ready to know, and maybe it wouldn't have made much of a difference anyway. The price is probably very similar. Almost done. Before I do that last field, I'm just going to go and have a snack. Go into the farm office and probably make a sandwich. That's where Dennis usually lurks. He's probably in there. So yeah, one strip left, and then we're done in this field. Things are going so well today. I better not speak too soon. Touch wood. Oh, how annoying! I didn't bring any wood with me. I shouldn't have said that. Okay. Well, we're going to touch that tree. Let's just stop this here. There we go. Brilliant. So that is another field done. Right, touch wood. Nice. Time to eat. I'm hungry. It's a sorry sight. Right. Hungry. Very hungry. Dennis, you are in here. I thought you might be. What are you up to?
Oh, well, I've just been eating, actually.
Alright, what you had?
Oh, I'm not too sure what it's called. It's like a sandwich sort of thing, but not with bread. It's like a disc, which you sort of wrap up.
It's a wrap.
It was a wrap, I haven't done anything.
No, it's called a wrap. You put the filling in, you wrap it up.
Oh, if you say so. Anyway, delicious it was. I put some of my homegrown and homemade blackberry jam in it.
I didn't even know you grew blackberries.
Well, I don't. I just leaned over the neighbour's wall and picked some out of their garden.
I can see why our neighbours don't like us. Okay, well I'm going to have a sandwich too.
Ah, good to take the weight off your feet. Hey, get out.
What do you mean, Dennis? I'm just having a look in here.
Ah, I won't find out.
Huh. Where's all the food, Dennis?
Well, I'll be honest. I sort of forgot to close the fridge door, and it all sort of went rotten.
Brilliant. So there's no food.
Well, that's one way of putting it, aye.
Okay. See you, Dennis.
Righto. Ah, time for a nap.
We'll skip lunch. Let's go do that last field. I'll probably go out later and have some food at the pub or something. Back in the field, and it looks like we do still have enough seed in the hopper to do this field. So it's worked out really well. Probably just the right amount. We've got a few weeds there. Well, they should be cultivated in with this, but they will regrow. In fact, it's a really bad idea just to cultivate them in because it spreads the seeds and stuff. But we'll be putting an application of herbicide on, so that should eradicate them once and for all. And of course, in turn, improve our yield, which is very important. Okay, right, let's do this. The last field. That's actually gone really fast. finished. I am so pleased, and of course I will return the drill. We'll get it folded up. Oh, Penny's here. Let's see what Penny wants. Penny, are you ready to go home? Penny?
Remember that man from this morning?
Yeah? He was trouble, wasn't he?
He's my half-brother. He's a criminal. I helped the police put him behind bars after his last crime. Now he's back and he wants me to pay him £2,000 of compensation. He's evil,